Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Qatar Doha, the host nation of the Qatar World 10 Ball Cup of 2024, the highest prize money in history for a 10 ball event. Congratulations to the WPA, congratulations to Qatar and all the sponsors around the world. 450,000 US dollars are in the pot, 100,000 for the winner. Sina is an incredible player. He's just flown in from China and he's using his Hayball cue, not an American pool cue, which a lot of players use. So he's happy to use his Hayball cue. I feel you do need... Well, he's overcompensated on the cue ball there. And this is so difficult. I don't think he can take it into the middle. Because it's such a cute angle. But, oh, he's okay. He might be able to stun it in. The great player. He's just come from China. Lovely player. Lovely character. And I've also met Mohammed. Great player as well. And that's what I was explaining, how difficult that shot is with a Hayball cue. Sometimes it's okay, but right there, he's played it too quick. And he's going to get too much reaction from the cloth. So the positioning here, yeah, this is the jump shot. The problem is with the jump shot, he's trying to make it into the left corner, and the positioning shot for the 7, he might be okay, but has he nominated the pocket? Players must nominate. But it's lost a turn, the table. And Sina is gone airborne. He feels that the cue ball too much power. He's looked at the replay. There's a telly right in front of him. He will look up and see why he came off the table. But this gentleman, do not underestimate his ability. I've watched him play over the years. Great player. So this, yeah, he's okay. He's overhit it a little bit. He wants to overhit the cue ball. He's nominated the 10. So congratulations to Qatar for making this tournament happen. So we talked about the break. I've been speaking to Open Ocean after the match. I tend to interview the players afterwards, the winner, and we were talking about the break system. The secret is the 9 and the 6 must go to the middle. You cannot afford to miss the break. And we've just seen another desert break. So the perfect break allows you to get 2 balls in the middle. 1 is okay, but 2 is a perfect break. So what happens to those 2 balls going into the middle? How do you get them in the middle? So we'll be discussing that. Now, they're all racked up, same for each other, but it's where you put the cue ball on the line. It's how much power you generate in the cue ball. And of course, you have to be consistent with the break to stay at the table. So, with your alignment, we'll discuss it every time we see another break. We'll discuss it how he puts, if you put the cue ball in front of the 1 in a straight line, and you generate half a power, you'll get close. If you go over power, you need out of a percentage on the break for power, you cannot make anywhere with 100%. You can't make anywhere with 50%. You've got to aim in between 80% will be suffice, and that's what you're aiming for. 80% of power. Not too much and not too little. So that's interesting tactics there. How to make the ball. Sina's using his hay ball cue, which I think he might be struggling in the tournament with because it's reacting different. He's probably the only player in the tournament who's got the hay ball cue going. That will play a part. Sina's making light work of this. He knows that he can claw this frame back. So he has to really work hard. He just can't sit down and wait for his opponent to make human errors. He will put 100% in. See how fine his tip is? I think he's going to struggle for the tournament. That only just went in. It's got probably 9, maybe a 10 mil tip. I'll have to find out the mil of the tip. And he's generating a lot of power into the ball to get it moving. But there again, the speed of the cloth might help him. He was in China. He was in Qatar, playing in the Hayball Championships. But right now, he's making light work of this rack. So well done. He is a professional pool player. Travels the world playing Hayball. So congratulations to him. He's a lovely character. And so is his opponent. And it's 1-0 lead. I'm not too sure if that's the score. I thought it was 1 each. Just going to have to tell the operator for the scoreboard that it is 1 each. Yeah, it is one each, but this, that's better. Somebody's heard me. There we go. See the break? He's moved the ball to the right. So he's trying to make the 6 or the 9 go in the middle, but watch the 3 and the 2 as well. So those are the key balls, the backup ball. So he's nowhere. Oh, he's made the 6, but where's the 3? It's gone in to the corner. He won't be happy with that break, I'm afraid. But that was a much better break. He went into the power, I reckon about 95% of his ability. He went overpowered it. Yeah, Sina, he won't jump that from there. That's too far. He's trying to. Yeah, he's got to come around. So you can see now this shot coming around. He's got to hit it. He could push out if he wanted, but he knows pushing this out could be a little bit dangerous because his opponent will have the option. So he will take it on. He must nominate the pocket. Well, I'm surprised there. Very surprised. I see the cue ball hide behind the 8 ball now. He had a beautiful opportunity. Well, he's okay, but he has left a jump shot. Sina can jump. A very good jumper. So he hasn't nominated the pocket, and he must nominate the pocket. He's tending to feel that he can make the ball, but if he doesn't call the pocket, he cannot stay at the table. So he's just nominated it. Wow, you'd be happy with that outcome. I can assure you that could have gone anywhere. So this 4 ball, he will take it on to the corner, but he's running away with so much pace. coming across the table, and he has to avoid not only the in off, hitting the 10 as well. Yeah, that was the problem. I feel that if he made that 4 ball, he went automatically in off because he was so close with the angle to miss it and so close to nearly making the ball go in. So he's nominated the 5, and that's come out very, very nice. So this 8 owed for the 10 from the angle from the 9 is the secret shot. Got to get the angle right. He hasn't come up far enough. His cue, I feel that it's not really generating enough power to where he wants to go. He's just playing it like he's playing on a hayball table, and the nap and the cloth completely different. So that's cue he's using is causing him, might be all right with a few shots, but the speed is helping him, so it might adjust to the cue here. He can play left and right-handed. Been a great day today, to be fair. We saw when open. I also was watching Joshua Filler play as I came through the arena. He's okay. He's happy. He's okay to go on, but he has to win 2 matches, and we don't know of the draw. So he's nominated the 4 for the corner. Well, he's over hit the 1 ball. I don't really think he'll be able to slice this in and get to the 2. So that's a human error there, or the speed caught him out. So the tactical safety, I'm afraid, is not strong enough. Yes, Sina can take this to the right, but I'm sure he'll leave it in behind the 3 and the 6 to trap the ball. He's looking at it. He's saying, well, I can put it there, but I don't want to really catch the 5 because everything's in the open, and 1 tactical safety shot will allow me to stay at the table. Well, I'm really surprised there because he has left the jump shot. The one into the middle has been nominated. And Mohammed, he is such a good player. He really is. He can jump balls. He can make incredible shots. He can pop balls from nowhere. And he's got the willpower to stay in this tournament. Even though he's 2-1 down, this one ball to stay at the table. Well, an unforced error. That's given Sina a cue ball in hand. For everybody today to watch incredible battles in the arena. Great games going on. Now, if you want to know who's playing who, it's go to Google and put in qscore.com and that will give you all the results. So I'm looking at, wow, have I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is massive news. Here we go. Are you a Joshua Filler fan? He is trailing 3 frames to 2. I know it's only one game in it, but the machine performance the other day of 9 frames, 9 runouts in a row has come to an end. He lost 9-4 and now he is trailing 3 frames to 2. Now this 6, hold for the 7. Yeah. The reason why his cue is helping him is because it's a very fast cloth and he's just focusing so hard. But he has missed. Oh, it's okay. He needs the tip of his cue is so. It must be like a 10 mil. But he's using it so well. Look at the focus. Great player. Presentation is excellent. Interesting times on table 15. Ali O'Bailey is trailing 3 frames to 2 to Michelle, his country fellowman. What a match that is turning out to be. I have some news with Bashar. He's 3-0 up. Sad news for Wales. Steve Ellis is trailing 5 frames to 1. So how do you get to see these scores? qscore.com will give you all the updates. And apparently there's a draw later on today from the results of today's matches. And apparently, I don't know the whole outcome of the system, how it all works. So as soon as I know, I will tell you. But in the meantime, Sina is trying to get these balls racked up perfect. some big matches coming very shortly as well. There is one, I think there's 2 more after this. See how he's moved the cue ball offline of the 1 to make the 7 and the 9 into the middle. The 3 will fly around to the corner as well as the 2. So here we go. There's the 3. It needs to avoid. It was on its way. The 2's on its way. But it's okay. It's not a perfect break. For the 3-1 score. 2-frame lead. To get to the 2 ball is going to be difficult. And that was the problem. He's glued to the 8. Yeah, he's trying to leave the cue ball behind the balk line. He doesn't want to hide the cue ball at the... Yeah, this is the problem. He's trying to catch the thinness of the 2 to move the 10 probably. Yeah, he's played that perfect, to be fair. He couldn't have done any more there because he had an option to move the 10. He was happy to just play it and leave it there. Now, the referee knows that he hasn't called the pocket. He must call the pocket. He hasn't. He's going to go for safe, and that is a very good safety shot, to be fair. Well done. What I was explaining, some players call a safety shot. Some players call the core shot and where the ball's going. And other players, when they're getting out the snooker, they don't call the shot. The formality. Call the shot. It might go near the pocket. Might go in. And when you're playing safe, players do call safe. Part of the game is to call the shot. I was watching many years ago on the YouTube channel how they played rotation pool, and the referee would wear a suit and he would stand at the table and he would be very loud explaining what the player's doing at the table. So when, for instance, here he's got the 2 ball into the corner, the referee, he's going for the to the corner pocket. What happens is the referee would stand by the pocket, call the shot, and he'd stand exactly where the player was, standing by the pocket after the shot was played. It's very interesting to see how the referees have evolved over the years, from wearing a suit, calling out the shots, to t-shirts, and it's interesting how the times have moved on. Even though we're like 20 meters away from the table, we do hear the referee call out the shot. Let's see as coming off the rail to make the 2 here. It almost made it. Fair play. For me, I'm enjoying this game. Both playing tactical safety. They're not playing attacking, which I find fascinating in this game. Refusing shots. Yeah, he's indicating where he's going to come off the rail there. Did you see how he's pointed? It wasn't for us. I asked Darren Appleton. I said, Darren, why do players do that? And it's to remind themselves where they're putting the cue ball into the table, and he's played that beautiful. Well played. That is a lovely shot. But he has left the jump to the corner. So this is a this is a very nice jump if he can make this, because the cue ball is going to go forward anyway, and he's got the free to the corner. And look at the line there. 5, but the 4 ball will be the key. So he's nominated the 2 to the corner. It's going to be a tough shot. Wow, not even close. But he'll be happy with that result. Remember, this is called the judgment game. It's judgment day all day today. You lose, you are out of the tournament. Win, you have to go in and find out whether you play again. So it all depends. But he double kissed that, and that's why it's gone over there. He's completely double kissed it. Now, this is going to be interesting how he runs this table. So we're going to watch the 3 to the 4, but it's how he does it. He's got to avoid the alignment of the traffic there. Look at it. So that's a very clever shot. He tried to flick past the 8 and use the 8 to come across to the 10. That was a very clever shot. There's only one danger in that shot. If you hit it full on, you will snooker yourself. Now, where is he going with this? And the answer is the cue ball behind the 7. He plays so quick. But is that strong enough, though? I don't think it is. I don't think he has got that glue to the 7. So he'll play off the rail and pot. Oh, he's going for the middle pocket. Didn't understand that shot. because he had the straight across. Yeah, he's just pointed to where he wanted to hit the ball, but it didn't happen. And now a 4-1 lead is available, but the 7 ball is hampered. So how is he going to get to the 7? Well, he'd leave the 6 to the right middle and take the 7 into the same pocket as the 4. Hold for the 8, freeze for the 10 for a 4-1 lead. So he's going to do the same shot, but I'm surprised he's done it this way because he's got an angle pushing the cue ball away from a straight line. So he's aiming for the 10. So he's mishit that completely to get the alignment. Ladies and gentlemen, how did he get to this situation? I don't understand. Maybe, just maybe the cue is not reacting strong enough to the cue ball on a pool table. This double is massive. Well, he's recovered himself. Well played. I will ask him how is he finding the cue for a pool table. Some players feel very comfortable with it, but he's the only player I've seen in the tournament who's using this cue, like a snooker cue. He's very happy with it. I got news for you. Here we go. WPA world rank number 1, Joshua Fehler, is trailing 5 frames to 2. Race to 9. If Joshua Fehler loses this match, he is out of the tournament. This is a long way to go. Long way to go. Michelle is up 4-3 against Ali O'Bailey. Bashar is 4-1 up. Wow. Jeffrey the Bull is 5-3 up. As we watch the 6 and the 8, they got to go to the middle. Has he got the... Oh, he had the 6. He had the 6 ball, but saved by the 3. So why has he got to get the balls in the middle? And the answer is your perfect break will allow the table to open up and allow the wing balls to go into the corner pockets. Yeah, he slightly moved there, which is understandable. You're 4-1 down. How's he going to get? I'm just working this out. Should be okay. He doesn't want to... That was the problem. That's what I was looking at. Because of the angle he had, he was leaving the cue ball too high. And because he only hit the knuckle before it dropped, that took the pace out of the cue ball. So he didn't hit it hard enough. Now he's got to roll it in behind the black. Yeah, and this could be a frame lost here because of that one shot. Remember, we're at the highest level here, and Judgment Day is playing a part into everybody's game. And that one critical shot, as we watch, probably the shot of the day. If he can make this, it will be the shot of the day. Probably shot of the tournament day. Wow, wasn't close. And that's what you got to do, still nominate. So, if you're a fraction out, if it's all about potting the balls, not a problem. But it's the positioning on the next ball and then the next ball. You've got to get the perfect alignment to make that happen. As we watch the four disappear. What a shot he's put. That is his best shot. Mohammed, you pulled out a fantastic shot. Well played. Now, players do look back at the video. I do speak to the players and they do look back. And they see where they've gone wrong. And they hear how I see it, which is good. See how well he's cute. He's cute. He's a great cutest, by the way. Very fluid. Oh, that was his problem. That is his only danger. The easy ones are the hardest ones to pot. Unbelievable. Can't believe he's missed that. So the easiest shot on the table in this match. We just witnessed that miss. Focus is there. It does happen, I'm afraid. We tend to go into this zone where you're unbeatable, and then all of a sudden he missed the easy ones. Where's he going with the safety on this? Can he just catch it? Oh, that's a great recovery shot. And he needs that to hide behind the black. I'm afraid he's left the 6. What a beautiful shot that was by Sina. Well done. Now, this 7 to hold for the 8, freeze for the 9, to take the 10 for 5-1. He's played that okay. He wanted to be a bit more over. He's got to run up and down now. He's using the 10 as a marker. Hasn't come down far enough. He's making this very difficult for himself. He's not making it easy. When you see the world champions play this game, you see that they're very close to their work, and that was the danger. He's got a lucky kiss there. The difference in the players, the difference in the way they think and the way they're playing the shots is completely different. Yeah, it's okay, he's got the pot, but gonna have to work hard on the positioning side of it. And that's the difference between players in the next round to the players on Judgment Day. Fractions here, what makes the difference? And whoever wins the tournament, you will see that they done well throughout the tournament in consistency. Yes, they're miss. Yes, they're pot. But it's down to the consistency to win the tournament. As we watch now, this 4 and 8 go to the middle. The secret of the break will open the pack, and the 3 will run around to the same pocket where it's pointing into the corner, as well as the 2. So here we go. So he hasn't made any balls in the middle. He is disappointed. But he should be happy that he's up the table. There's not a desert break. So this one ball has a possibility, just a possibility to take him with a nice angle to get to the 2. He's looking at taking the 5 into the corner off the 4, but the 2 is a nice angle to get him there. He just has to work it out. He doesn't really have to try too hard. Mohammed, how is he going to recover from from 5-1 down? No unforced errors. Perfect breaks. Can't rely on misfortune. He has to get his game to 100%. He's played that very well. So this is where it can go wrong. On this shot, he's nominated to 5. So you can see now this 5 ball will disappear very shortly and leave the 4 for the middle. So he's played that very, very well. One more turn less would have been better. He would have had a nice hold to 6. So you can see now it's more difficult because of that one turn on the 4. This 6, he has to hold it. I don't think he can. He has to use a rail, which has made it more difficult. This is missable. He has to cue this, so he might be able to stun it in. That would be the best shot. Stun it in, hold for the 6. Beautiful shot. Well done. Just a bit harder would have been better coming across the table. So this 7 to the 8. Wow, he's played that absolutely so well. It's perfect. Sina is a very good recovery player because of his potting ability. I thought his cue might let him down on a few shots, but he is okay because he's making the cue ball travel. And when he's on a hayball table, it's not traveling that far, to be fair. But on a pool table, it's traveling everywhere. You've got to make that cue ball work. And He's making sure his magic wand is making this 10 ball disappear. Yeah, well played. Well, that's a 6-1 lead. I'm just looking at the results here. Look at the 2 ball knocked on the door, but it just goes to show he is hitting the brake too hard. He needs to reduce the power. (5-4). Joshua Fila is trailing by 1 frame. Michelle versus Ali O'Bailey has taken a 6-3 lead. So this safety shot in behind the 8. Has to avoid the double kiss. Okay. He won't be happy with that, because he knows that 1 ball does go to the corner. He will take this on with this jump shot. Sina's very good at jump shots. We want to bring that cue ball so close to the 8. Now he's just eyeing it up. There he is. Got the angle to take it in, but he's... Whoa, what's Sina doing? He's nominated, I think, the corner pocket. So he's going to 1, 2, 3 rounds. Oh, he's gone into the middle. He's taken the 1 ball into the left middle. What he was nominated, I can't see this, surely. Be the greatest shot of the tournament. Exactly. So the pool cue acts different to the rails than a snooker cue. And he got too much whip in the cue, and it spun around completely through the cue ball into the 10, and not too sure if he will struggle. Even if he qualified, would he struggle? Because he hasn't won and got into the group stages, knockout stages, so he must have lost on the way through yesterday. Maybe he won 1 and lost 1. I'm not too sure how it works, the loser's side. But I know one thing. This young man's got an opportunity here. He's underhit the ball. This is so difficult now. He's digging into the cue ball. He doesn't really want to be hampered, because he's taking the 6 to the middle. That's what I was explaining. That was the problem. He was so hampered because he was underestimated his ability to hit the ball. He's gone up and down the table with no pace in this cue ball, because he could have overran that 3 times. Up and down would have been perfect. But right now, oh dear of him, he's got to nominate the corner. I can't see this going in. Can you? Oh, you guys can. I can't. Right now, there's 4. He's played that beautiful. Showing glimpses why he's here. He hasn't performed to his best. But this 8 to the 9. Take him to the 10. Take him to 6-2 deficit of 4 frames. This could be a comeback match. This 10 is pressure. How did he pop that? And he's shaking his head. He says, how did I pop that under tremendous pressure? We look at this and we say, well, that's easy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are on the world stage. This is the highest paid tournament in the world for 10 ball. 450,000 US dollars are in the pot. And you have got to play the best you've ever played in your life right now. And he had to pull that 10 ball out, which he did. Well done. Wow, have I got news for you. We talked about Joshua Feller losing yesterday. He's 6-4 down. He could be out of the tournament, but a long way to go. Bashar, 5-1 up. Jeffrey the Bull, 6-3 up against Steve Ellis from Wales. So we're watching the 9. We're watching the 5 go to the middle for that perfect break. Can he make it? He's got the 5. Oof. Where's the 2? Where's the 3? Now, imagine, just imagine. Those 2 have gone, obviously. The 5 and the 9 were disappeared because he made them in the middle. And that would have been a perfect break. He will adjust to that. He will bring the power down. He hit it too hard. His power is roughly around. He's going, would say, 90% of his ability into that break. He needs between 80. It's a nice little 80% of his break, and he will get a perfect break. I did tell you about the cue. He's sort of put an unwanted side on the cue ball there. He completely hit the knuckle. So what happened there? It's because he's put unwanted side on it. He's completely missed the pocket. So his cue possibility, it's only a possibility, is just not reacting to the pace of the table, because he's generating a lot of pace, because the table is much smaller than this, and the cue ball doesn't have to travel. And you can see his opponent with the pool cue with the carbon fiber shaft effortlessly playing. Now, can this be encouragement to see his opponent miss? Well, he didn't need to do that shot. He didn't need to do that. He put an unwanted side on the cue ball, and that's adrenaline. This is much better. He's trying to draw it back here. Yeah, he's done it again. He's not blowing through the cue ball. He's sort of like hesitating, going through with the power. He can play. This is a better shot. He's putting reverse side on. That's much better. Well played. He's playing natural ability now. No side, no nothing. Just run it up. Go for the 9. Perfect. Perfect. Well played. He's nominated the 10. Now we should have a break, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Some players have a break on. Yeah, we're going to have a break. So we'll be back very shortly. Gives me a chance to go and see Joshua's Fillers game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, welcome. Where's the cue ball gone? Well, as you can see now, this 9 ball is not easy by any means. It's so difficult. In fact, I don't think he'll be able to pot it and get to the 10 because of the score line of 6-4. It affects the players sometimes. Can he recover? We're going to have to wait and see if he can pot this. This is so difficult. That was what I thought. Wow, with the kiss even on the 9 there, you can still see it. He's apologised, but he's just indicating that, yeah, this... The problem is when players look at the scoreboard, they put psychological pressure on themselves. It's not easy. I just saw Joshua Filler as I just passed in the arena. Well, he's nominated the 9 to the corner. He is trading 7 frames to 5, and his opponent is looking very... Did you see the cue then? It sort of like wobbled when he went through with the cue ball. What do I mean by that? It sort of waved. It's sort of like a wave hitting a beach. So the power he's put in it, could that cause reaction to the cue ball? See how the pool cue doesn't take any deflection? Well, he will be disappointed. See, to screw this cue ball back with a snooker cue, it's going to be so difficult. But it's what the players play with for hay ball, and they're bringing it. Sina's bringing it. See how he's digging it. This cue ball is going to have so much power and energy into the cue ball. You see how small that tip is? So he's playing to come off the cushion. I don't think that's the right way. He might be able to cheat the pocket by powering this with topspin. So he's coming off the rail here to hold for the 9. That was the problem. I feel Sina's going to have to look into this and say, I'm missing shots. And is it because of the power I'm putting in with the cue? It's okay in hay ball because the table's smaller and the cloth is different. But in American pool, he's struggling to push the cue ball around the table. That's only a possibility. It's only in my opinion. But when I was watching then, the whole cue, when he played that 9 ball, just wobbled. So it's going to be interesting to hear what he has to say when I interview him and ask him. But, yeah, he moved on the cue action there, I'm afraid. Adrenaline. That's called the adrenaline shot. So this 10 ball to take a lead. A 7-4. Watch the cue. Oh, you can't see it because he's held on to the cue tight there. Be lovely to see a camera angle when he's taking on a ball on the right hand side of the table, aiming at the camera, because then we'll see the cue. But you must be okay with it. So we're at the stage now, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us, we are at Judgment Afternoon. And there's 2 more matches after this. I think the last match today is 4:30. What's on? Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so yeah, we just confirmed that the last match is 4:30 today, and then we are into the knockout stages tomorrow. How it works, I haven't got. I'll find out for you. I'm not too sure if it's a draw. It is a draw, but I don't know how they work on the frames one, positioning one. I don't know. But let's have a look at Joshua Phillips' outcome. I don't know what's going on that game. I just saw it just now. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, have I got news for you? I don't know how this has happened. On day 1, the WPA world rank #1 pool player came to the TV table, ran 9 racks, ran out every time. Then the next day, his opponent only potted 2 balls. His opponent couldn't believe he saw perfection at pool. Day 2, Joshua Feller lost 9-4. Judgment Day, Joshua Feller, as we watch the 1 ball into the corner, got to avoid any traffic. Wow. You will be disappointed with that. Now, Mohammed, you have to stay focused. Don't look at the scoreboard, and you can make this 7-5. Should have been 6-5, but missing that 9. But in the meantime, I'll get back to you about Joshua Filler. And all of a sudden, he is trailing to his opponent on the hill. Joshua Filler is on 5. His opponent is on the hill. Dominic, incredible performance. That's going to be incredible. That's just going to be incredible. But I can confirm, I think there was a result. Ladies and gentlemen, sad news for Wales. Happy news for the Philippines. Jeffrey the Bull is through to the knockout stages. As far as I'm aware, I don't know how the draw goes. But congratulations on winning your game on Judgment Day. So, just got to focus. Don't overhit the ball. They spent years potting balls, getting positioning. But here, they got to get it right. This is the best Mohammed's played. To be fair, he's starting to pick up the game. It's lovely. Oof, close. Doesn't want to make a mistake here. Well played. Mohammed is back to his best of the day. Well done. Bashar 7-2 up. Ali O'Bailey is trailing 7 frames to 4. So John Mora is playing tomorrow at 4:30, table 3. He's just waiting for the draw match. Alma has won his match 9-1. Just looking at the results, you can see the results for yourselves. Ali O'Bailey's just brought it back to 7-5. Great games going on. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The game is over, I think. Just heard a big round of applause. It is true. Have I got breaking news for you? Ladies and gentlemen, the WPA, the world ranked #1 pool player, is out of this year's tournament. Joshua Filler lost 9-5. Shot, knowing that that shot could cost him another game. He was clawing it back. He was coming back. And with a 7-6 comeback, he had a beautiful opportunity. And now that safety shot. Yeah. It wasn't easy getting to the 2-ball. So, the biggest shock of the tournament, if you just joined us, Joshua Filler has lost 9 frames to 5. He will be very disappointed because the title, he had to really... I don't understand how well somebody can play to perfection and the next two matches lose 9-4, 9-5. It's incredible. This is what the game can do to you. Is there a link to the draw? No, I don't know if there is. I can only apologise. I don't know if there's a link. But I know one thing. Mohammed has got the willpower to bring this back. He starts to believe in himself. And what do I mean by believing in yourself? You've trained hard all the way through the years. You can put everything at the table. That's not a problem. But on the world stage right now, got to believe in your game. And this frame is the biggest frame in the match so far for Mohammed. He cannot afford to lose this game. He will have to win 4 in a row. But if he wins this game, trailing by, this is a psychological, this is how you think. If you can get 1 frame away from your opponent, you got to win 3, and your opponent's got to win 2. And psychologically, the pressure is on your opponent. So, Mohammed, if you win this frame, you have got a chance. But you have to win this game. You can't afford to lose it. He's taken the 2 to the corner. Yeah, the reason why he's missed it, it's like an archer. He's slightly aiming away from the bullseye. So you can see now there's 2 to the corner. Ode for the 3. Wow, he's drawn back here. I'm surprised. Now, has he got on that 4? I don't think he has. The camera angle is telling me different. Yeah, but the body language is telling me he is not on it. But I've seen the replay. He's kissed into the 6, and that's why he's there. So, this will be the shot of the championships. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4 ball to the corner. No, I'm afraid that's nowhere near the corner. But I'd be happy with that. Wow, this is interesting. It's got to stop for the snooker. I have seen players jump this, but it's a little bit too difficult for Mohammed. So he might come off the cushion here. He has to be careful. He's nominated to 4, so that's good. Good shout. Wow. Just missed it. And the bounce there has cost him this frame. But a long way to go. We have seen both players unforced errors. And that's a lovely shot there to hold for the 6 very shortly. Yes, we saw the cue there. The vibration of the wood is causing a lot of deflection here. Watch the cue. He might not do it this time, but no, it's a certain pace he hits the cue ball. So this 7, hold for the 8, freeze for the 9, for an 8-5 lead. Sina's very comfortable with his cue. We talked about he's just come back from China, a long way to fly. He's trying to survive in this tournament. So he's nominated the 10 to the corner, hold for an 8-5 lead. So well played. No other results have come through. Still 7-5 Michelle and Ali. And Bashar has ran away with an 8-3 lead against his opponent. So it's all happening here. Results are coming in. We're coming to the close of the morning sessions. And remember, this is the judgment day for both players. Watch the 6 and the 9 go to the middle, but he's heading. He needs at least 80% power, but he's throwing everything in. See, that's about 95%. So it was too hard. He's hitting too hard. That's why he's not making a ball off the break. You need to balance the power. If you put too much power in, they will move, but they won't go in the pockets. And the art of the game, of the break, it's called the perfect break. 80% power. A turn to the right, turn to the left off line of the 1 ball. You make your 2 balls into the middle. Your wing balls go around the table and go into the corner. And that's how you get your perfect break. I've seen it. It does happen. It's very rare to do it. But this game might suit Mohammed as we watch. I don't understand that shot. Yes, it's a push out, but you left the safety available. Yeah. Well, he need the problem is that the scoreboard affects the mind. It really does. If you some players play by scoreboard, and what I mean by that, when you're in front, you play better. When you're behind, you tend to try a little bit harder to bring it back. So when that happens, you tend to miss out on the shot, what you're actually playing for, as we watch the cue ball in behind the 4. I'm surprised he didn't take that on, but he wants to tie the 4 up with the 9 as well. So this is called a match frame for Sina. He can control this game very well, as his opponent has to make everything happen. And unfortunately, with the white disappearing, that's foul 1. So this is very interesting now. Nobody's won a frame, what I've seen on the TV table. 3 fouls in a row. Nobody's done that. Maybe this is the opportunity to get that foul. So he's leaving the cube up behind the 2 here. Oh, this is a clever shot. He's leaving it in behind the 7. So he's using the 3 to stop the alignment coming across the table. So this is a very clever shot. Yeah, he's putting it. Oof. He had to move it. Do you know why? He was going to miss it. Yeah, there you go. He's completely missed it. He has missed what he was trying to achieve. He's trying to open the cluster of the 6 and the 2 and hide the 1 behind the 7 all in one shot. Now he's nominated the 2. But he's got it. He needed a good bit of fortune. Now the 4 ball is the key. So these players are playing for Judgment Day. 2 more matches. There's one straight after this. And then the last one at 4:30. We're hoping that you're enjoying this show. It's the highest paid tournament in the world for 10 ball. 450,000 US dollars is in the pot. Not bad for a few days' work. The winner will receive 100,000 US dollars for the winner. But right now, these 2 players are trying to get into the pot of money. They got to win to hold on to the pot and see how far they can go. So we're looking now. The 6 ball to the 7 is going to be the key ball. But it's been a great game. I've enjoyed this match. I really have. If you've just joined us, it's been ups and downs, unbelievable misses. Yeah, unwanted side with the cue, you see. He might say, well, it's a fast table, but the power he's generating into the cue, it's giving him more spin. So, where do you put the cue ball? He's looking at... Yeah, there is a nice shot if he wanted to play it, the double kiss and bring the cue ball down. It's not risky. It's all safe. The referee has done a fantastic job. And congratulations to the national champion. Bashar has won his match 9-3. Congratulations. Oh, this is a big news. Michelle and Ali O'Bailey, both national champions, 7-6. So the last 64, I'm just looking at the list, the last 64 players will play Race to 9 tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, that's a nice shot. I don't know about the draw, what time it plays, and who plays who. Now, this for me will be the shot of the tournament for this young man. He has got to pot it. Tremendous pressure to stay in the tournament. Has he got it? Beautiful. What a shot that is. Well played. Every shot this young man plays is his last shot in the tournament. And why do I say that? Because his opponent only needs this game. But if he wins it, he can go to the next game and start all over again. So this 8 to hold. Oof. He's taken the 9 to the right corner. Now the reason why is he's only got the angle to go forward. He can't draw back. He's just seen it. Do you see his eyes? He's saying, I can only go off the top rail. There we go. Wow. Which way is he going? That's what I was for. You can't go that way because you're forcing the angle with the cue ball and you're generating too much power into the shot, and that is causing the angle to come away from the pocket. And the only shot available from there was topspin. Just saw the replay, yeah, it just had to run through. Pockets don't like power. It's only a 4-inch pocket. But wait a minute. Is this a possible in-off? Yes, it is. So he might be okay. Can't pop that and hold for the 9. So this 8 has to go for a safety shot. Yeah, he can't take it on. I'm looking at the angle. He's nominated it, so he must be saying, I'll just pop the 8 and play safe on the 9, because he can't get back to the 9. Oh, that's what I said. That is what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen. You can't get back to the 9. Because you are going to make it so difficult, and they'll come back. The psychological one. I wonder if he can do it. But he has to come off and come back for the 9. He has to come off the rail. Where's the cue ball? He's okay. But he wants it high as possible. Sina is just saw the replay. There's 4 TVs out there, 2 scoreboards and 2 TVs for the viewers to watch as well. So this 9 ball. Well, that's another great shot he's just played. That was very, very good. Still a long way to go, though. Still a long way to go. 8-6. Can he put it back? I believe he can. It's the willpower. The game you believe in. You've worked so hard. Don't give in. Keep going. Keep potting those balls. You never know what might happen. So who's to break after all this? I forgot who broke first. Who's grabbing their break cue first? So Sina's walking to the table, so he's just checking the rack. The rack is dealt fair for both players, identical. It's how you break the balls. So he's gone one turn to the right. So watch the 7, watch the 9, watch the 3, and watch the 2 go into the right corner and left corner, and 2 in the middle. Here we go. So where's the 9? Missed. Where's the wing balls? Missed. And that's too much power. He hit it too hard. The secret of the break, of the perfect break, is 80%. I've never seen that before. They've both got each other's chalk. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Now, because he's going to hide the cue ball behind the 2 and the 8, that gives him the option. But he might, because he's getting his extension, he might come around the 9, keep control of the table. No, he's trying to, oh dear, this isn't good. I don't think that's good enough. No, it's not. That's what he was afraid of, because the cue ball had to hide behind the 10. Sorry, behind the 8. I'm just looking at the 10 here. Now, he's nominated the 1 ball in the middle. I don't know what's happening. Sina is not feeling comfortable at the table for some reason. So in behind the 7. Yes, it is. But has he left it? I can't see on this camera angle. I'm looking. I think. Yeah, he has left it. He has left the 1 ball in the open. Now, he's looking at hiding the cue ball in behind the 8 here. It's a little flick. But this is worrying times for Sina fans. He's trying. He's nominated the 1 ball. Did he say middle? Wow. Had enough angle to pot it. So he'll be hiding the cue ball here behind the 8. If you've just joined us, it's been a very emotional ride for both players. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But where's the cue ball? Where is the cue? Oof. That's the first time I've ever seen that. The cue ball stopped and it rocked into the 8. Wow, he's played that very well. That's the best he could do with the situation. but he will be behind the free. He's trying to get the cue ball behind the free here. Push the 2 to the right of the free. But because unforced errors are creeping in, and there's Alex in the crowd. Lovely gentleman he is. Lovely person. Spoke to him yesterday. Lovely. It was all ready for this tournament. But right now we're looking at the safety tactical battle. I don't know where Sina's trying to go. Is he trying to hide the... Oh, that's what... He was looking at hiding it behind the 10. Yeah, that's what I thought he was doing. Hiding it behind the free, but he hasn't done it. You might just see an edge here. The camera angle is a little bit deceiving. Wow. This will be the shot of the day. He will be the first player on this table to make this shot. If it goes in. Wow, he underhit it. The pace was okay, but he just caught it a little bit thinner. He needed to hit that full behind. Look, Sina's got another chance here. Where is the trouble ball? Don't see it. So this 3 now to the 4. It's a formality from 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 9 to 10. I don't see a problem. Wow. This is interesting. It looks easy, but we saw him miss one earlier. Into the middle. That's much better shot because he had to get high. But has he gone high enough? I don't think he has. Unless he can create an angle. Oh, he can just jump the cue ball with an angle here. Watch the cue ball. There it is. He forced the angle. So it was a good tactical shot, that was. So, 6 to the corner. Hold for the 7. Freeze for the 8. 9 to the 10. As a match winner. I thought he missed that. Now, this 7 ball is pressure. Well, he thought he missed it. He's such a great player. So 2 balls away from qualifying on the Judgment Day. And on behalf of Qatar Sports Federation, we say thank you very much. It's been a great game as we watch the 10 slip away for a match winner. Goodbye, everybody.